Okay, so picture this. Last week I'm on the phone with my mom, standard stuff.
Hassan, are you eating? You look thin.
Ma, it's a FaceTime call, the angle is weird, but then she drops a bomb. She went to the Indian grocery store in Jersey to get her usual stuff. You know, the essentials, turmeric, cumin, a giant bag of basmati rice. And she tells me the price for her spice haul was outrageous. This is a woman who still has Tupperware from 1988. For her to complain about price, things have to be serious. Apocalypse level serious. The mango pickle jar? Up $3. The cardamom pod she needs for chai? The price basically doubled. She's going on and on, doing the math out loud. I'm just sitting there stunned. For a second I thought the store owner was just trying to fund his kid's pre-med degree in one go. But then my mom said something that hit me. It's that trade stuff you talk about on your show, Beta. And I was like, oh, snap, it's here. This isn't some abstract headline on a news ticker anymore. This is a 5-alarm fire in my mom's kitchen budget. This wasn't just about my mom's spice rack getting a price hike. This was the US-India trade scuffle. Like a passive-aggressive international family feud playing out in our pantries. It's the kind of thing that politicians in fancy suits discuss in rooms I'm not allowed into, but the consequences end up right in our shopping carts. Tariffs, retaliation, economic posturing, and suddenly, the cost of making a decent dal makhani starts competing with the cost of a new pair of Jordans. And let me tell you, you cannot wear dal makhani. I've tried, it's a mess. What really gets me is how sneaky it is. You don't get a notification on your phone saying a 25% tariff on Indian steel has been implemented. Your mom's favorite pressure cooker will now cost more. It just happens. The price quietly creeps up. You go to buy your favorite brand of incense sticks, and suddenly they're priced like luxury candles from a Soho boutique. You're standing in the aisle, doing the mental math, wondering if you accidentally picked up the organic, gluten-free, artisanal hand-rolled by monks version. But no, it's the same old brand. It's just that now, it costs a whole lot more thanks to a trade war happening thousands of miles away. Let's break it down. So what exactly is a trade war? It sounds intense, right? Like countries lining up container ships like battleships, but it's way less Transformers and more like a petty breakup. Imagine you and your friend have a deal. You make awesome mixtapes. Your friend makes amazing cookies. You trade one mixtape for a dozen cookies. Everybody's happy. You get carbs, they get vibes. This is basically what countries do. America sends India almonds. America sends India Harley Davidsons. India sends America shrimp. India sends America spices. India sends America IT support. It's a global potluck. Now imagine you feel your friend isn't giving enough cookies for your fire mixtapes. You think your art is undervalued. So you demand, one mixtape, = 20 cookies. Your friend, what? No way. To punish you, they start giving your mixtapes to someone else. That's kind of what a tariff is. A tariff is a tax or fee added to imports. Example, the US says, that steel, 25% tax. The goal? Make imports so pricey people buy American-made steel. It's like putting a bouncer at the border for products. Indian-made aluminum, pay the cover charge. The idea? Protect local industries and jobs. Like telling your neighborhood pizza place, we'll make the chain so expensive everyone returns to you. But here's the kicker. The other country won't just sit there. India retaliates. They hit back. We'll tax your stuff too. Those American almonds you love, huge tax. Fancy Washington apples, taxed. Motorcycles, taxed. That's a retaliatory tariff. The economic equivalent of I know you are, but what am I? Just like that, you're in a trade war, back and forth, I'll tax you. Well, I'll tax you more. Who gets caught in the middle? Us. Regular people buying almonds without taking out a small loan. So why are these two giant democracies, the US and India, in this economic cage match? It's not just one thing, it's a whole bunch of things. It's complicated, like your relationship status on Facebook during college. First up, the US has had this long-standing issue with its trade deficit with India. A trade deficit is when a country buys more stuff from another country than it sells to it. Think of it this way. The US is swiping its credit card at the India store way more than India is swiping its card at the US store. For years, American policymakers have looked at this imbalance and said, hey, this isn't fair. We need to sell them more of our stuff. Another major point of friction is market access. The US feels like India puts up too many walls that make it hard for American companies to sell their products there. For example, India has high tariffs on things like Harley-Davidson motorcycles, so a bike that's expensive in the US becomes astronomically expensive in India. American companies are like, how are we supposed to compete? On the flip side, India says, hold up. We're a developing country. We need to protect our own farmers. We need to protect our own small businesses. We can't just let giant American corporations come in and steamroll everyone. It's a classic case of protectionism versus free trade. Then there's the whole issue with digital services and data. This is a huge one in 2025. American tech giants like Google, Amazon, Meta. But India has been rolling out new rules that say data from Indian users has to be stored on servers inside India. This is called data localization. American tech companies hate this. It's expensive, it's complicated. They argue it's not necessary. But India's government argues it's about national security, protecting its citizens' data. It's a digital tug of war over who owns, who controls, and who profits from the data of over 1 billion people. And let's not forget the little things that add up. Things like medical devices, stents, knee implants. For a while, India had price caps on these devices to make them more affordable for its people. American manufacturers argued these caps were unfair and stifled innovation. It's a constant push and pull. The US wants more access for its goods and services, while India wants to protect its domestic market and consumers. It's a clash of economic philosophies, national interests, and let's be real, a little bit of ego. And the result is this tit-for-tat tariff battle that ends up making my mom's spices more expensive.